Hello, everybody. I would just like to say that all of you rioting out there really need to get a grip. I mean, come on, people. Oh, Trump's not my president. Oh, I refuse to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, I'm going to burn flags and flip cars and block roads so that ambulances can't get the people who need it help. What is that bullshit? I'm just going to go on a brief rant, hopefully brief, and explain to you, look, at one point I was a Hillary supporter too, but I wound up in the end being a Johnson supporter. I hate Trump just as much as the next guy, but that doesn't mean you need to be out there rioting. Peaceful protest is protected by the First Amendment. Riots are not. You really need to fix your shit, guys. I mean, come on. 18-year-olds, 18 to 24, you're a bunch of pussies nowadays. College students, you're a bunch of pussies. You need safe spaces and Play-Doh and canceled fucking exams. Because, oh, I don't like the results of a presidential election. Motherfucker, this isn't a one-time deal. There will be another one in 4 years. Besides, Republicans had to live with Obama for the last 8 years. Republicans had to live with Clinton 16 years ago. I mean, come on, people. Really, between 16 and 24, I think Clinton served 2 terms. But that's how it goes. Not everybody gets what they want in life. Grow up. If you can't accept that fact, then you are not you're not prepared to be an adult. I think every one of you should have every one of you deserves to have your mother walk out there into the middle of the riot, take you by the ear, and drag you home. Because that's what you need, is to be treated like the children you really are. Blockading roads. There were many people have died because ambulances can't administer the help they need. Burning flags, flipping cars, damaging property, causing thousands, if not millions of dollars in damages to private property. People who had no real anything to do with Hillary losing. That's not cool, man. That really is not cool. Besides that, you've got people saying, oh, Trump isn't my president. Really? Trump's not your president. Well, are you a U.S. citizen? Oh, yeah. Then I guess Trump's your president. Well, not really. He's your president-elect. Americans disgust me now. At least the ones that are out there protesting. What's wrong with you? What is your problem? Grow up. Pop your mama's titty out your mouth and start acting like a real goddamn adult. For the love of Christ, for the love of the divines. I wanted Gary Johnson, but you don't see me out there rioting, protesting. You wouldn't have seen me out there protesting, even peacefully, if Johnson hadn't gotten in, and if Hillary hadn't gotten in when I supported her. I mean, come on now. Come on. Give it up. It was a fair democratic election. Remember Hillary saying that anyone who is unwilling to accept the results of an election is a threat to democracy. Who is a threat to democracy? Those unwilling to accept the results of elections. Who is not willing to accept the results of elections? The Hillary supporters that are out there rioting, making you all threats to democracy. Besides that, really, love Trump's hate was your campaign slogan, was a whole campaign slogan. And what are you doing now? Beating people to death in the streets over assuming who they voted for. I bet he voted for Trump. I bet he voted for Trump. Beat the shit out of him. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's your problem? Grow the fuck up, people. Jesus. I mean, I'm not usually a political anything. I'm not a political activist. I did some canvassing this year to line my pockets, which worked well. But anyways, aside from that, it was like I said, it was a fair election. Oh well, Trump won. You'll get another chance to kick him. If he does poorly, kick him out in another 4 years. I just want you all to please pay good attention to what Trump actually does. And don't just keep saying, oh, he's a bad president. Oh, he's a bad president. You have no clue. Also, all the claims about him being an anti-Semite and a racist and a sexist, do your research. And I don't mean on Huffington Post. I mean do some real legitimate research. He's got many black friends coming out. Long-time black friends. And the girls he judged in the Miss America pageants, who were saying it the whole time he was nothing but respectful and a nice guy and pleasant to be around. But instead you want to listen to propaganda. Also, a Nazi doesn't employ blacks and Hispanics and Jews. Well, he tried to employ Jews to his Jews to his cabinet, but all the ones he's attempted to appoint, well, one of them, nepotism. You can't have a relative in your cabinet. The other one rejected the offer. I think you need to cool your shit. You're really... all you protesters are doing is stirring up more shit and increasing support for Trump. Because people are seeing how all the Democrats are out there going, oh, we hate Trump. Let's flip this fucking cop car. Let's set fire to this flag. Let's beat these people to death, you know? And they're all saying, fuck that. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm going to go support Trump now. Peaceful protest is okay. Don't sit down during elections. Don't wear t-shirts. Don't make a point of making remarks at productions of plays. Picket. Picket if you don't want it. Sign petitions. Do it like the forefathers intended. Don't burn down cities. Be good Americans and protest. Just put out your opinion. That's sooner to change something. You attract more flies with honey than with vinegar. You ever heard that saying? Because I've found it to be true. You do attract more flies with honey than with vinegar. So try using honey. Try being nice. Try looking at the facts. And maybe you'll even find that you like Trump. Maybe. Don't listen to all this bullshit propaganda. Well, thank you if you listened. I'm sorry this has gone way into overtime. I just beseech of you to stop your crazy bullshit. Thanks for listening. I'm signing off.